Author's POV. Slowly walking through the hallway, she made her steps forward to the class, while hoping not to cross paths with him. But seems like luck wasn't with her there. He was standing few feet apart in front of her, with a devilish smirk, which was screaming, Y/N Pav, trouble A/N. It wasn't good for her. JK, look, who we have here, guys, the slowbie nerd, A/N. His voice started ringing in her ears, mixed with his friend's laughter. A/N. Ignoring them would be better, as she thought, while moving to her class. But nope, bad decision. He pulled her by his bag, while pushing her on the ground as his friends continued to cheer him. Y/N. What do you want, Jungkook A/N? She said in a small voice, silently hoping for her unniz to come and help her dealing with these devils. JK, you A/N, he said, making her eyes widened. JK, to do all of our assignments pending for a whole month A/N. He completed his sentence. Y/N. Oh, okay, I'll do it. Let me go now, A/N. She said while stuttering a bit as his aura intimidated her. Yunjin, this soon, bro. Come on, let's have some more fun. Shall we, A/N? The guy named Yunjin said, JK, no, we wanted our pending assignments to be completed. Now, that was it. Let's go now. A/N. He stood up and went with the gang. She slowly stood, feeling pain in her ankle, since it bruised due to the harsh push that Junkook did. A/N. As she finally managed to stood up, her eyes locked with a pair of brown eyes, looking with some sort emotions towards her that she couldn't define. As soon as he saw her looking at him, he instantly tore his eyes away from her while walking away arrogantly. Time skips, A/N. The whole day in the school, Y/N kept on doing the assignments that Junkook and his gang gave her. The thing which confused her was him, who didn't left his seat until she was done with the work. JK, who knows you will leave it incomplete, so I needs to keep an eye on you, A/N. That's what he after Y/N asked him. Why is he not leaving with other students, including his gang? And finally, she was done with all the pending works of her bullies. Y/N's POV finally. They literally haven't been doing the assignments since past few months. It was a lot of finally done now. I slowly looked behind the guy who was already staring at me intensely. Y/N. The work. It's completed. Y/N Pav. I told him, making him come to his senses. A/N. He coughed and replied, JK. Okie, then put them on the desk and leave. I'm going too. You are such a slowbie. Wasted my time. Y/N Pav, he said while rolling his eyes as he left. Wasted his time. Is he serious? I didn't even ask him to stay here with me. He was the one who wanted to. Y/N. Keep an eye on me, A/N. I scoffed as I took my stuff while putting them inside my bag as I made my way out of the class too. A/N. Jungkook wasn't in the hallway, so seems like he already left. Shit, it's already so late. Mom must be worrying now. I should make it fast. I was running not until someone pushed me harshly in an empty classroom. I yelped in pain as soon as my body hit the ground. Yunjin, so finally, we got you alone, huh? Y/N Pav. A voice came, making shivers ran down my spine. I quickly looked up just to see Yoonjin with his friends, who are all part of Jungkook's friends. If they are here, then Jungkook must be here too. Y/N Pav. I looked here and there, searching for Jungkook, but couldn't find him. Yoonjin, what happened, doll? Searching for Jungkook. Luck sucks cause he isn't here. Today it'll be just us having fun. Y/N Pav, he said as his steps moved forward to me, while I kept on backing away, feeling terror. Y/N D, don't move near me. Stop. Y/N Pav, I said, keep moving behind until my back hit the wall. Yoonjin, know where to run now, huh? You know what? Even if you are a nerd, but you have got a pretty face and gorgeous body, making me so tempted. Y/N Pav, he said while running his hands through my hair. What are they trying to do, Yoonjin? But Jungkook, he always stopped us from doing it. Maybe he pities you, but whatever the reason is, all I knows is that I want to devour you. And not only me, but my friends too. Look how much in demand you are. Y/N Pav, he continued as his friends cheered loudly. Tears started streaming down my eyes. For the first time, I wanted Jungkook to be here with me. I needs him. Y/N PPLS, stop. I'll do whatever you want, B, but not this. Y/N Pav, I said while begging them to stop, which he just replied with a dark chuckle. Yoonjin, whatever, huh? Okay then, what should I make you do him? Y/N Pav, he said while pretending like thinking. Yoonjin, strip. Y/N Pav, he said while his friends laughed as they again started cheering. Y/N W, what? Y/N Pav, I asked, too scared to face him, as I folded my legs, covering them with my hands. Yoonjin, I said, strip girl, is it that hard for you to understand? Or do you want me to do it for you? Y/N Pav, he said while his friends started coming near me. Jihu, I think she needs us to do it for her, dude. Y/N Pav, one if his friends said. Yoonjin, really? Then let's begin the fun. What are we even waiting for? Y/N Pav, Yoonjin replied. Y/N Pav, they said as I started screaming. Where are you, Jungkook? Instantly, two of his friends took my hands, putting them behind me, as Yoonji started removing my shirt. Not until. JK, WTF are you all doing? Y/N Pav. Someone suddenly burst the door open. Everyone looked towards the door to see the owner of the voice. It was Jungkook, face full red, while anger in his eyes. His veins were looking like almost on the verge to burst. Jungkook's POV. I was waiting outside the school for Y/N to come, as I didn't want it to leave her alone, especially since it's already dark. JK Pav. A lot time passed, but she didn't came. JK, why is she not coming? Did she already left? JK Pav, I asked myself while looking at my watch. JK, no, how can she leave when I had been standing here at the only exit of school? JK Pav, I said while getting hella worried now. I decided to just check inside the school once. I instantly ran inside to the hallway towards our classroom to see if she's there. As I was running, I heard some screams from one of the classrooms. JK Pav. I carefully listened to the voice as it sounded like Y/N. I instantly ran to the classroom from where the voice was coming, feeling terrified What must be happening? My eyes went blank as I entered the classroom to see Yoonjin and other members of my gang. They were holding her hands behind her, while Yoonjin was on her top trying to remove her shirt. My fist hardened while I started gritting my teeth. Anger rushed down me as my jaw tightened. JK Pav, Yoonjin, and the other's face totally turned white, eyes showing fear. They were afraid. As they should, I threw my bag away while pulling Yoonjin from their collars and punched him hard at his face. I can say his jaw will be broken now. I sat on his top while kept on punching his face until it started bleeding badly. I turned to see the others who were trying to run away. Too bad, they instantly got caught by the security guards of the school, who were God knows where until now. JK Pav. I looked down at Yoonjin, who was suffering to breathe, while giving him the last punch as the security guards took him away too. Then I remembered Y/N. I looked at her side while she was crying as her head was on her folded legs. She was shivering. The sight pained my heart as guilt rushed down in me. I made my way towards her while covering her body with my jacket. She got scared by the sudden touch. JK, hey, it's me. Don't worry, they're gonna now. They won't gonna hurt you now, JK Pav, I said, trying to soothe her a bit. Y/N. And you? You ain't gonna hurt me, JK Pav, she asked, making me even more guilty than I already was about all the things I did in the past with her. JK, no, I won't hurt you either, I promise, A/N, I said in a soothing voice, hoping that she won't be afraid of me. A/N. She nuded as she tried to get up from the ground, but failed. JK, wait, I'll help you, JK Pav, I said as I took her in both of my arms, making my way through the hallway. She was looking at me, totally confused by my behavior. After all, who wouldn't? A ruthless guy like me who kept on bullying her is now helping her. Sounds strange, right? I put her inside my car as I said, JK, I'll drop you at her house, Y/N. Why, JK Pav? A voice came from behind as I turned to her, waiting for her to continue. Y/N. Why are you being so nice to me all of a sudden? You were bullying me just this morning, and now you are acting like you care about me. JK Pav, she said, which stripped my heart, tearing it apart. JK, I'm not acting, Y/N. I do cares for you, JK Pav. She didn't let me complete as a chuckle left her lips. Y/N, you cares for me. Do you even knows the meaning of caring? If you cared, then you wouldn't have bullied me, JK Pav. And that was the moment I lost it. She needs to know what I feels in real, JK. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty for hurting you. I'm guilty for bullying you, and I'm guilty that for my reputation, I kept on treating you like that even though I didn't meant to. JK Pav, she got shocked, but my sudden outbursts as I continued. JK, I never meant to bully you. After getting into Yoonjin's, he turned me into a monster that I never was. He kept on hyping me in this bullying shit, making it look like fun that I got used to this bad boy tag, and to keep this bad boy reputation, I continued to give you the same treatment to you, even if I was dying in guilt. JK Pav, I said as I lightly punched the steerings of the car, thinking about the things this reputation made me do. She was now looking at me with a mixture of worry and sadness. Y/N. I actually. JK Pav. I cut her off while saying, JK, I love you Y/N, JK Pav. Her expressions shows it really took her off guard. Y/N. W what? JK Pav, she said while her face became red. JK, I really do loves you. Never got the chance to say. But now, I couldn't hide it anymore. Kept on thinking that what will the other say, but now. I don't care, JK Pav, I said as I looked behind who was playing with her fingers. Y/N. Can you PLS drop me to my house? JK Pav, I lightly sighed as I replied. JK, S sure time skips, JK Pav. We finally reached her house as I came out of my car to apologize once again for what she had to go through. JK, Y/N I'm sore, JK Pav. I didn't got to complete my sentence as she cut me off. With her lips, she is kissing me, A/N. And after some time, she moved back, A/N. Before Y/N could say his words, Jungkook startled him by slamming his lips on his cherry lips, A/N. Y/N gasped as he pushed him against the car by cradling her face in his warm hands. A/N. He moved back after giving a smooch to look into her widened eyes. A chuckle escaped his mouth as Y/N blinked, releasing a shallow breath. JK, now it's sweet, sweet like I wanted. A/N. Junkook whispered, licking her lips with a smirk. Y/N felt her cheeks burn with heat. Junkook looked so sexy doing that. Y/N Pav what? Sexy. Y/N there was no time for thoughts as he launched himself at her lips. Once again. Fervently this time. A/N. Y/N eyes closed down in instinct when he started to lick her soft petals, pushing Y/N more into the car, his cologne working perfectly to block Y/N senses. Insane. It was insane for him to kiss her velvety lips against the car. But damn, it felt so good. Her lips sunk into a perfect fit in his, A/N. The remains of sweets on him, causing his taste buds to explode with pleasure. It tasted thousands of folds better on his rosy petals. He could suck on them all day long. Y/N heart fluttered when his cold nose bumped with her little nose, his stubble tickling her chin. His hands slowly found their way to his waist as he continued to ravish Y/N cherry lips, the chocolate long gone. A/N. Y/N was just going to move his lips in sync to his when he left them. Y/N shivered lightly as his cool breath hit his face. Jungkook groaned, watching Y/N flustered face. Why was she so pretty? He wasn't sure if could stop any longer. Y/N was so addictive, pushing Y/N against the car once again. He took her lips in an intense kiss. A/N. Y/N stood like a statue as Jungkook, grabbing her head with one hand and waist with the other, he pulled Y/N closer, making her shudder in his proximity. A/N. She knew at that moment he could never get enough of him, ever. Y/N was like a hangover for him, a permanent one. And then her kiss turned soft, slow yet passionate. Caressing her cheek with one hand, He kept sucking on her plump cherry lips, mingling her breath with him's. A/N. Little shivers of pleasure shot through her body as he deepened the kiss, parting his lips, the way her warm body pressed against him's. If hearts could explode, hymns could detonate right now. He released his mouth as he felt Y/N breathing become a bit shallow. Opening his eyes, he smiled, looking at Y/N flushed, rosy face. He glanced at the front of his shirt, which was clutched in her tiny fists, Y/N chest heaving as she took deep breaths. A/N. His heart skipped a beat at her innocence, all over again. JK, Y/N, A/N. He whispered, tracing her moist lip with his thumb, and Y/N quivered, releasing a shaky breath. His husky voice was enough to buckle Y/N legs. JK, I love you. JK Pav. I pulled her waist more closer, deepening the kiss. Before it can get more intense, she quickly pushed me back and run while screaming. Y/N. I love you too. JUNGKOOK. See you tomorrow. Bye. JK Pav. Did I heard it right? She said she loves me. A smile formed at my lips, while my fingers unconsciously went to touch the lips where she kissed me. I took my phone out to send her a message saying, since this is just the starting, I'll let you go away with this. But next time, you will see what else I can do. By the way, you are a great kisser.